It's one thing to get people to stop the scroll, right, and look at your content, but you first have to get in front of them. And what people don't realize is that there is more and more competition out there, not even with ads and stuff like that, but also Facebook, Instagram, these different platforms are really filling people's feeds based off of their interests. So often people they're not even following are showing up in their feed. So it's really important to cut through the noise. So what I've done is gathered my top 5 favorite algorithm hacks, and that's what I'm going to unveil for you today. I also want to let you know below this episode, you'll see an opportunity to register for the Wealth Code Workshop series. You have to learn how to get aligned with the wealth frequency. This is the key to money mindset mastery. So if you find yourself just no matter what you do, you're not making enough money or you want more money, you've got to get into the wealth code. So look below this video for that. And now let's dive into the episode. Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in to share with you my favorite all-time algorithm hack. So if you're somebody who wants to really boost your engagement, to be seen, stop the scroll, and just get more eyes on your content, that is the name of the game for 2025. I am telling you, there is going to be such a shift with more and more of your feed being filled with people you don't follow. And Gary Vee is always talking about this, that the way social media is now, it is very much about your interest. And I don't know about you, but I've been, I've had a conversation with my husband or I texted somebody something and not on the platform. And right when I pull up Facebook or Instagram or whatever, I'm seeing content about what we were just talking about. Put me in the comments if you know what that's happened to you. So you're going to see more and more in your feed of ads or things that these platforms think you'll find interesting in the hopes to get you really addicted to their platforms and spending more time on them. What that means for you is you have a choice if you're going to be a consumer of content or you're going to be a creator of content. If you're in the content creator camp, such as myself, then the next obstacle we have to tackle is to get in front of our audience. Because the truth is, very few people are seeing your content. And if you felt like, gosh, I'm posting and I'm just not getting a lot from it, you are not alone. However, it doesn't mean you have to throw up your hands and just be frustrated. What it means is you've got to learn how to work smarter. You've got to learn how to boost the algorithm. You have to understand engagement hacks and different things that you can do to really get eyes on your content. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let me know in the comments when you're thinking about this coming year, what are you most excited about? Because we are really going to be focusing right from the get-go. We're going to be focusing on helping you to get your content seen by more people. But more importantly, we're going to teach you how to create content that is speaking to your ideal avatar so that they're actually going to stop the scroll and view your content. That is going to be the name of the game. This is an attention era, okay? So you have very little time to get people's attention and you've got to learn how to get really good at that as well. So I'm going to dive in. I have 5 different algorithm hacks for you that I'm going to share today. I am the queen of algorithm hacks. And what I mean by that is if I see something isn't working, I'm very quick to pivot. I can look at things and analyze and kind of figure it out. Now, nobody really knows how the algorithm works. If people claim to tell you that they had some secret meeting with Meta last week and they know, it's a bunch of BS because an algorithm, they have to keep it protected and private or everybody would be able to, know what it is. It needs to be secretive. That's part of it, okay? But basically with algorithm, what I want you to realize is that your social media accounts have an algorithm rating. Have any of you guys seen The Social Dilemma? I find that movie fascinating. And I don't think social media is a bad thing. I don't. I think it's what we make it to be. But it's fascinating to see how platforms work, how they take how you interact with the platform and how they do different things with your accounts. You got to watch it. It's a crazy documentary. My point in saying that though, is all of our accounts, we have an algorithm rating. Okay. And as time goes on, your algorithm score can go up or it can go down or it can just kind of be stagnant. Because the algorithm platforms change so much, we typically see a lot of ups and downs. I will have times when my stuff is just amazing. Okay. I just had a video last week, just a short reel, 34,000 views on it, probably 35,000 views now. I can have a video shortly after that gets 1,000 views on it. Okay. So it really is kind of a roller coaster. But with our algorithm ratings, what that is, it's kind of the health of the account based on you engaging with these platforms, posting content consistently, and not just posting and leaving the platforms, but staying on the platforms, engaging with the platforms, showing interaction. So let me know in the comments if you had to rate your score on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is your content is popping. It's going viral. You can't keep up with the leads. You're putting ManyChat automation in place because there's just so much going on. It's so exciting. You feel like you should be coaching social media. Put a 10 in the comments. If your social media sucks and your algorithm's horrible and you're just like, nobody sees my stuff, then it's a 1 or a 2. If you're not posting at all and you're just consuming content, so you watching this video is you consuming content, if that's all you're doing is consuming and you're not posting, put a 0. You get a goose egg because you're not posting content. You're not creating content. So look at where you're at right now, a scale of 1 to 10. Your goal and objective, obviously, hey, what's up, is to move up the algorithm score. You want to move the rating up. And there are actual things that you can do to help that. Most importantly, and I don't even think I have this on my list of 5 for you because I put this together before this training. I'll just say it now because it's not even one of my hacks. And I'll probably finish with this, is no matter what it is, okay, if it's a 1 or a 4 or 6, no matter what it is, when you do see a dip or you've been posting every day for weeks and nothing's happening, the most important thing you can do is to keep showing up and be consistent. That is the best thing you can do for algorithm rating, is to be consistent. You don't have to be all over social media like we are. You don't have to post multiple times a day like we do. You just have to be somewhere every single day and be consistent. Okay. Put me in the comments if you can commit to that. I want to know if you're like, I'm in it to win it. I'm committed. I'm going to show up every single day. Let me know in the comments if that's you. Okay. Number 3, give you a little carrot. Number 3 is my favorite. When I share this with people, they always lose their minds. They're just like, okay, you guys ready? Number 1. You want to engage on other people's feeds before you post. And I get a lot of questions on the logistics around this. Someone actually just messaged me yesterday and she said, Kimberly, I'm starting a new Instagram account for my secondary network marketing business. And I want it to be a different platform because I want to separate it, which I don't recommend you guys, but you can do that. And it's always best to work all into one platform if possible. She goes, what do I do? I go, you do what you've been doing on the other account. So we think that it's just this mysterious thing of building on social media. It's not. It's just really, really fundamental. You've got to have your personal brand dialed in, who you are, who you serve, how you help those people, targeted content, which we're going to help you with, targeted messaging, and then closing sales in the DMs. That's literally all you're doing all day long. Okay. With that being said, when she asked me that question, I said to her, you know what I want you to do? I want you to go engage in other people's feeds. Go to the platform, go to other people's accounts that are your ideal avatar. Who do you want to work with? Go interact with their accounts, love on their stuff, view their stories, send them a DM, follow them. Don't go crazy. You got to ease into it. But what you're doing is you're telling the platform, this is who I want to see. And then you're going to see your avatar in your feed. The other thing I want you to do, so I want you to spend some time. Okay, if you're on Facebook and you're about to post, what I want you to do is spend 5-10 minutes. I do want you scrolling, and this is when you can scroll intentionally. I do want you scrolling and interacting with your feed, okay? If it's your ideal avatar. If it's not, then don't do it. Make sure you're telling the platform, this is who I want to work with. This is who I want to see. Interact with their content. The other thing I want you to do is when people comment on your content, I want you to reply back with a thoughtful comment, 5 words or more, no little heart emojis, okay? 5 words or more. Then I want you to go to their platforms and I want you to engage on their content, reciprocate. If you do that, you spend 5 to 10 minutes doing that, then you post, it will absolutely help your algorithm on your post. Okay. So spend a little time doing that. It's called warming up the algorithm and it's very effective. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to create savable and shareable content. Okay. There's 2 powerful indicators, especially on Instagram and TikTok, because it's so easy to see the metrics. I just recorded a podcast on this on Friday. It'll be dropping pretty soon here. So make sure you guys are listening to the podcast, The Gold Digger Girl. 2 episodes a week, y'all. Get over there. Almost 1 million downloads. Go be a part of it. So I did just talk about this for a specific episode, and I'm going to share with you right now. We want to create savable and shareable content. Okay. Savable content is where somebody says, I want to come back to this. This was really good. Who here saved something of mine? An email, a carousel? Who here has saved one of mine? Okay. I think we have spam on there. Can you guys get rid of that? So I want you to ask yourself, are you creating content that somebody would save? Okay. Now, carousels, reels, tips, all good stuff. Okay. And you can tell people right in the caption, save this for later. Most of the time when people are scrolling, they're actually in a very relaxed state. They're not really like looking to do anything and take action. So if you say save this for later, that's a really good thing to put in your caption. And shareable content. One of my favorite pieces of content that can become shareable is inspirational content. So quote graphics or just like a fun little statement with powerful, just a nice phrase with a colorful background. If you're on Facebook, for example, look and see content you have that is shareable. Or if you don't have shareable content, start creating it. The best way to figure out what's good shareable content is to see what others in your industry are doing that's working. Okay. Instagram's my favorite place to do research for this. Okay. So I want you to create savable and shareable content. And this is a bonus hack. If you are off the platform, so let's say you're on email, when you include a link of something of yours that you did in the email, or even in a DM, you guys, that's another good way to do it, a DM. When people click the link and come back to the platform, that's like a double, triple, 10x bonus for your algorithm. These platforms love it when you drive traffic to the platform. So if they can tell somebody clicked a link from you and it came to their platform, that's like triple points. Okay. Quadruple points for algorithm. Savable and shareable content though, huge for engagement boosting, but also for your algorithm. The platforms, it tells them, wow, people are loving this content. Let's show more of this person's stuff. Okay. Put me in the comments if this is making sense. Okay. And I don't, number 3, this is the one I told you is my favorite. Okay. Here we go. Bump your good posts to keep them active. Bump your good posts to keep them active. So how do you bump something? So bumping is where, let's say visually, I'll kind of show you. So let's say we have my phone's right here, because I'm on TikTok, so I can't show you. But let's say we've got the news feed right here. Okay. And let's say you put up a curiosity post, and the curiosity post is about isn't this fun? I got this at Starbucks. Like, look, it's literally my shade of pink. So you've got your fun cup. Okay. And I'm doing a curiosity post and I say, oh my goodness, I just found this awesome mom juice. It's mommy juice. And I have clarity, energy. I'm just like happier. I don't know what's in this stuff. It's magic. Okay. Put me if you want it. So you've got your curiosity post with your mommy juice and people are commenting, and then it dies off, right? It kind of stops. You're not getting any more comments. So then it's dropping down the news feed and it's gone. We all know Facebook, Instagram, it's all like what's happening right now. It's gone. That was bye-bye. Okay. Nobody's commenting on it. Nobody's seeing it. What you're going to do is you're going to go. So 3 days later, a week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, you're going to go to that post. In the comments, you're going to drop free shipping on mommy juice. Click here. Or free shipping on mommy juice. DM me here. And you're going to comment on your mommy juice post from 2 weeks ago. What's going to happen? This is what's so cool. Every single person who reacted to the mommy juice post, who commented on the mommy juice post or did anything with it, they all get notified. Kimberly commented on a post that you commented on. And they're like, what's that? And they click the notification and guess what it does? It takes them right to your comment that says free shipping on mommy juice. Click here. Do you know how many people will see that and go, oh yeah, that mommy juice, I wanted to try that. I got to go get that mommy juice. Not only does it take every single person who reacted to that, and I need to go bump some posts today. I'm literally going to do that after this video. Be prepared. There's going to be some bumping happening. Every single person gets notified, but this is why it's called bumping. It will push, it was down here, all the new comments and interaction, every person who goes and looks at it from the notifications, you're driving traffic to your curiosity post. It's bumping it back up the news feed. And before you know it, it's active again. It's getting more traction. and it can actually make its way right back into the feed. Isn't that so cool? This is how Reels and TikToks from forever ago, you'll scroll back and you're like, whoa, that one popped off out of nowhere 3 weeks later. It's the craziest thing. Okay. So that's called bumping. And it's one of my favorite things to do. If you go live, go back on your last couple of lives and bump them. New live, : and then drop the URL. Hey, Sarah. So bumping is one of my favorite things to do. Please, guys, implement it, play with it. If you don't understand, you need to understand it. This is essential. If you are in network marketing, direct sales, or you have a free resource. Okay. So let's say you put up a free resource and it's lost its fizzle. Go back to it and say, hey, if you like this free guide, I have a cool workshop all about blank, blank, blank. And you're going to put the new workshop link or the sneak peek opportunity call or fill in the blank. And you're going to invite people to that next step. I should do a whole training on that because that was like freaking gold. I hope you guys understand how amazing that was. Please all go do that and report back to me and let me know how your mind is blown and how epic it is, because I'm literally going to go do that right now. Okay. Number 4, encourage engagement with micro calls to action. Okay. Encourage engagement. Yes, Sarah. Live selling. I want you guys to think QVC and all of that. And that actually reminds me. Thank you, Sarah. You helped me. I had a little idea for a little QVC event. I'm going to schedule it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Live selling is going to dominate this year. You guys, I just did a live on my wall on Friday out of nowhere, like random, #random. And it's at like 2,500 views. Normally I'll get 1,000 views. That's 2.5x. People are watching more live videos. It's going to just change your life. Okay. So if you're doing live selling and you do it for a boutique, go back. Oh my gosh, Sarah, this is what I would do. Go back to your other live selling videos and say, new product drops happening tonight at 8 p.m. Central, and then put the event link so people can register. Did you guys hear that? I want everybody to go do that. So when you have an event, okay, get your event up. You can create an event for Facebook. You can schedule a live through StreamYard and make an event. You'll have a link. Go back to any post or lives or whatever and say, going live tonight at 8 o'clock. You got to watch it. And then put the event link and people can click it. I am so freaking excited about this. Okay. I already forgot what I was talking about. Oh, encourage engagement with micro calls to action. Encourage engagement with micro calls to action. So these are micro calls to action when I'm having you guys share with me on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at with your algorithm? That's a micro call to action. They're just, I call it mumble marketing. We teach this in Academy and Ignited Life Coaching, mumble marketing. Okay. It's an art. Okay. I'll give you guys an example. Today I was on TV. We did record the episode. It's for CBS. And you got to be careful with that because I'm not paying to be on there. So normally you have to pay if you want to plug a company. So I've been on there since 2016. Like I've almost been going there for almost 10 years. It's a very important relationship to me. And I thought, how can I work in something? So one of the guys hosting that episode, he said, oh yeah, we were talking about goal setting. And he's like, yeah, vision boards, people, and because I said, vision will pull you. You've got to have your vision. And he goes, yeah, vision boards. People really like that. And I was like, bing. And so at the end, he goes, where can people follow you? And I was like, Goal Digger Girl, all over social. But hey, just send me a DM and just mention that vision board I have a vision board workshop. We'll just give it to your audience for watching this episode. That's called mumble marketing. I just slipped it in there. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? You can use this for anything. So why CTA's mumble marketing? And actually, I actually have an actual invite for you. I'm going to share with you. But I want to show you guys what happens in the comments. Okay. So do me a favor. I want you guys to let me know where you live. Let me know city, state, province, and country. Where do you live? Because we were just talking about this earlier today. We're noticing an increase of those outside of the United States are coming up and registering for boot camps and just showing up in our community. So we're at about 70%, 60-70% United States. I think we're at like 15% Canada, maybe 5% Europe, and then like 10% Australia. Okay, I want to see where everybody's at. It'll be curious to see if those numbers match up. Well, I have an invitation for you guys while you're doing that, and then this will tie into the training, okay? Tonight, I'm not running it, but it's an invitation because I'm a part of something called, I'm part of a community called Heritage Club. Some of you guys have seen it going around social. It honestly has become viral. I get messages every single day about it. So because a lot of you have been asking me, what the heck is Heritage Club? Or you're like, I want to know how I can work with you, Kimberly. I want to be a part of this. Heritage Club is actually a movement. And it is an income opportunity as well, and an opportunity to work with me and some other leaders. So just put heritage in the comments if you want an invite to the open house tonight, and it will be recorded. So if you register, you'll get the replay. Just put heritage in the comments, okay? I want to make sure to mention that and give you guys a formal invitation for that. Okay, so going back while you guys are putting heritage, look at all the comments here where people are from. I can't see it from the computer, but I guess there's probably a few dozen comments on here. By the time we're done with the video, it'll be at, where's Karen? I don't know where that is. Is that you? Do you mean Canada, CA? So, as you can tell, I also have ADD. So with that being said, look at how many comments we have here. Dozens and dozens of comments. I'll probably be between 70 and 100 comments by the time I'm done with this live video. Replay will probably hit 200 comments, depending on when you see this replay. Do you guys know how good this is for the algorithm? Let me tell you. When I started this video, there were just a few live viewers. I have a couple on TikTok. We're on some different platforms, so I can't see where everybody is. We just had a few live viewers. Now at peak, I was in the 30-something for live viewers. Okay. Why? Because right away when I started the video, I was asking questions, having people comment. What you're doing is when you're prompting people to comment, look at heritage multiple times, all the city, state, province where you guys are from, you're interacting with me. Well, these prompting that I'm doing throughout the video, it is boosting the algorithm dramatically. This is very important. If you're new to all this and you're not good at live video yet, I want you to write it right in your notes. Okay. If you guys are in the vault, in the back office, type in the Facebook Live formula. I'll walk you through the formula that I have for this. In your notes, I want you to write, prompt them to blink, and then prompt your viewers to do something throughout your video. Okay. And you always finish with the CTA. Put me in the comments if this is making sense. I feel like you're going to have to watch this video again because I'm literally giving you like a 3-hour training in like 20 minutes. Okay. So those micro CTAs over and over again, mentioning things, prompting, that's all helping your engagement. So that's going to boost your algorithm dramatically. Okay. It's going to get your video in front of more people with reels, static posts, carousels, you name it. When you're writing a post, you don't want to say, best weekend ever. #blessed. You don't want to do that. Okay. Who cares? You need to put something in it so people can comment. You have to prompt them, which is really important. Okay. The final tip for algorithm, final hack, I should say, is to mimic trends and utilize trending audio. Okay. So I don't want you copying. There's a big difference here. You never want to copy. Don't copy my stuff. Even if you're like working with me, don't copy my stuff, you guys. You got to like change it. Just even one word, please. Okay. It's just not good for the algorithm either if it sees the same exact thing. And it's just weird. So just don't do that. What we want to do is we want to remember, like TikTok started, it was called something else before. Does anyone remember the name of it? I wasn't on there before it was TikTok. I thought it was TikTok. Like I had no clue. So before that though, it was something else, jingly or musically. I don't know, something like that. And there were dances that people would do. And then other people were mimicking those dances, right? And then we started having trending audio, trending sounds, and then all the things. So the idea was that people would do that dance or mimic that trending sound musically. Oh, hey, I didn't know. That's kind of funny. So that's what it was made for. It's not bad. It's actually the whole point of it is to make it your own. So if somebody's doing something funny with a trending audio, like a voiceover, right? And you're mimicking it, how can you make it your own? But you want to mimic those trends, utilize trending audio because they're trending. People are digging them, like CapCut if you use their different templates. Look for things that are trending. Look for things that are popping off because it's showing you that the masses are responding to that. So look for ways to jump on those trends, but still be unique in it. Okay. You're still you. You still have your unique things that you're offering. That's the name of the game here. Okay. So that can be really, really helpful. And then what I was going to tell you guys. Oh, one other thing is, and this is where I might do the, like the QVC style going through the whole thing, but I have a really unique opportunity for you guys. We're actually, we've launched a branding agency. It's a very specific branding agency within Gold Digger Girl Co. called Elevate. And what we're going to do this year is we have 18 spots, for the whole year. There'll be up to 9 in April, 9 in October. There'll be prep work beforehand, but what it is Elevate is a unique experience to work directly with me and the team here at Gold Digger, and we're going to build your brand. So instead of you like going in and like figuring this stuff out, this is for somebody who's like, I tried to do that, or I don't have time, or Kimberly, I see your brand and I want that. I want that kind of brand. I want that visibility. I want to really stand out in the marketplace. I want to be really clear on who I am and my messaging. And I just feel really lost with all of this. So I've been praying on it and praying on it and praying on it. And all of it came in the last few weeks. God just gave me the full vision for it. And we're doing it. So we're opening up 9 spots. Just put Elevate in the comments if you want details. We're opening up 9 spots for the April slot and 9 spots for the October slot, but it's a full brand build. So we'll build out your visuals. We'll build out the assets, meaning your social media templates, all of that. We'll also build out a funnel for you. That's going to be your funnel you're going to use to build out a buyer's list. You might not know what that is, but everybody needs that. And the final piece of it is a 1-day content shoot with myself and the team. We'll map out all the shots for it. We'll even do like your style before and help you with all that. You're going to have your photography, so you'll have your photos and everything you'll use for social, but you're also going to have your video. So all your B-roll will capture all of that. So you literally you'll have enough stuff. We actually have some cool things up our sleeve that will get more longevity out of your content as well. You'll have enough content forever. Like you could just keep reusing what we're going to create. It's pretty epic. I'm not going to lie. So I will tell you, because of what's in it, it really should be like 3 times of what we're charging. We will never charge this price again because already of what we're putting into it, I'm like, I probably went too low on this, and that's okay. So next year, if we do it again, it will be double or triple the investment for it. So just put Elevate if you want me to send you over some details on that. That's a wrap, Gold Digger. As you can see, these algorithm hacks are not complicated, but they're essential, and most people are not doing them every day in their business. So I want you to start implementing immediately. Look below the episode to make sure you get into the Wealth Code Workshop series. If this was helpful, hit the button and subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. And also take a screenshot, throw it in your stories, and tag me at the Gold Digger Girl. I would love for you to do that because I'll give you a shout out as a thank you. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.